Bitrate and sample rate. Shaperbox 3 actually has a really nice oscilloscope mode over here. If you click that and just put this on, I'm just putting this on a Serum right now and load up a sine wave, you can then, in here, have it be not synced to one bar, but synced to pitch. And in this case, I'm just going to throw a redux on here because the redux effect lets us basically pixelate our audio in the x-axis and the y-axis, where the sample rate is our x-axis is left to right, right? Horizontal, yeah. So it becomes steppy, left to right, resolution goes down the drain. Volume-wise, it still fluctuates between very quiet and very loud, and then the bit rate is the opposite. Up and down becomes steppy, where at some point we are only left with 3 different volume options, or 2. And if it's if it's not enough, like if I bring this down from 8 to 0 or 8 to 1, at some point it's just silence because the input isn't loud enough for it to jump to like that one volume level that exists. So at 1 bit it's either on or off. And that's kind of what it looks like here. And since we're using a sine wave, you can kind of, if I increase the volume, yep, it's like a pulse width square that like goes from a narrow pulse width to a full square if we increase the volume. Because at some point 50% of this sine wave is turning the 1-bit volume into on, and the other half of the sine wave, the bottom half, is turning it to off, and then we have a perfectly fine square wave. I just find this kind of interesting.